Hey guys, it's Nene here from I'm Just Crafty, and today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about sublimation printing. I've been seeing a ton of questions, people just really inquiring about what it is it worth it, is it something that you should get into? And so I wanted to just quickly do this live, and then I'm going to share with you just some projects that I've done and also some different examples of projects that you can do using this technique. So sublimation printing, it sounds more complicated than it is, but all you do is you use a sublimation printer or an inkjet printer that you have converted to a sublimation printer, and all you do is just use sublimation ink, and then you use special sublimation paper. And so I actually purchased an Epson, is it the 2720, a very fairly inexpensive inkjet printer. Any type of printer that is an eco-tape. That's an eco-tape, meaning that it has the cartridges that you're able to refill with the ink. You can use any printer that has that and transform it into a sublimation printer. And so what I did was, once I bought the printer, I did not use the cartridges that came with it. Instead, I filled those cartridges with a special type of sublimation ink. So Hippo is just one brand. I'm trying to think, when did I buy that printer? I bought the printer before the school year ended. So probably like May or June-ish is when I bought the printer, and I filled it with ink. I have not had to add any ink to it, and we are already in September. So this ink goes such a long way, and it's not that expensive. And it's just been helpful for what it is that I'm doing, that I've done. The other thing that you'll need is a special type of paper called sublimation paper. Now there's tons of brands out there, tons of retailers. I'm not loyal to any one brand just yet because I have not experimented with different ones. So this is my first time actually ordering this brand. I liked it because it's 180 sheets. Before the other one that I had, I believe, was only 100 sheets. And this was just a little bit less expensive. So I'm just curious to see how this does with some of my projects. Then I'll be able to compare and then give you more information on which one is better or not. But it may be a personal preference. Okay, so the three main, and then the fourth thing that you need is your heat source. So it can be an easy press. There's controversy online about people not liking the easy press. I like the easy press because it's convenient. I also have a heat press, but it's so big and bulky that it's in my garage, and right now, you know, we're in triple-digit temperatures, so I would never get any projects done if I relied solely on that heat press. So for right now, the easy press is doing fine. I know you guys hear Nala in the background. She's being difficult, but it doesn't matter. So you'll need a printer, an eco-tape printer. You'll need to get sublimation ink. You will need sublimation paper. Now there's also some things that you can print on regular copy paper and instead of sublimation paper, but I haven't gotten into that yet. I just kind of stick with the sublimation paper. And then you'll need your heat source. And with those things you can get up and running with your sublimation printing. So let's talk about some things that you can sublimate and how does it differ from vinyl. So we know that there's iron-on or heat transfer vinyl that you use. You would cut it out on your cutting machine, so whether it's a Cricut or a Silhouette, and then you would heat press the different, if it's multicolor, the different colors, one color at a time. After you do the design, you have to arrange, you have to layer it, use transfer tape maybe, and do that. So that is heat transfer. The other type of, and this right here is an example of iron-on vinyl or heat transfer. This is glitter vinyl. Okay, this part. Now this part is actually printable heat transfer or printable vinyl, and this is mainly for if you are doing like iron-on. You can buy it at any store. The iron-on, you print it in your printer, and then you just iron it on. Well, this is the one for dark colors, and so I printed just on my regular inkjet printer the design, cut it out, and then applied it with the heat. And I used my Easy Press to apply this. So this is printable vinyl. This is heat transfer vinyl, and this is a glitter. And then you have sublimation. And sublimation is different because both of these, if you rub your fingers over them, you can feel the texture. Now this is a pretty good brand that I found. It holds up really well, it stretches, and it's not very thick. When you fold it, it doesn't, crack and crease. And then definitely this is glitter HTV, so there is a texture to it when you rub against it. Okay, sublimation is like the ink is adhered, it's bonded into the fabric. So it's almost like it's a part of the fabric. Imagine going to your fabric store and picking out a pattern. When you pick it out, you don't necessarily feel the design, it's all in one. And so that is what sublimation does. The heat bonds the ink to the fabric. Think of maybe like if you were doing a stamp, put it in the ink and then put it on your paper, and it kind of adheres to your paper. So that is sublimation. Now the caveat to that is that sublimation really prints well on polyester coated items, or polyester, 100% polyester fabric. So if you look at this is actually a Cricut brand onesie that was designed for use with their infusible ink. Okay, we're not talking about that. That's a different one. But so it's not as bright and vibrant as it could be, but it works. Okay. So this was again a design that was created, printed out on my sublimation printer onto the sublimation paper, and then I put the paper down, and then I apply the heat and heat press the image. Okay, so I'll show you more of that. So this is a onesie. So obviously, yes, you can do t-shirts. Okay, this is another t-shirt. Again, this is another Cricut brand shirt designed for use with their infusible ink, but it works well with sublimation. And this was my first attempt at doing kind of like more of an all over pattern. So if you wanted to kind of get your design all over your shirt, that is there. And then on the back it has a little drip. Okay, so again, this is the Cricut brand shirt. This doesn't matter what type of shirt that you use, because you're using the iron-on vinyl, and it's the printable vinyl and the glitter vinyl. So it doesn't matter what type of shirts it is, but this is also a Cricut brand. Cricut had a sale one day, and I just went in there and like bought all their shirts because they were less than $5. Now this is a piece of 100% polyester fabric, and when I went to Joann's, I went over to their like remnants rack where they just have pieces. And so I thought, wow, like if I wanted to create my own fabric to sew, I can do that. Now this, again, is 100% polyester. I think it has a little stretch to it. But look at how bright and vibrant the colors are on this compared to this shirt that is a mix of polyester and probably cotton. Okay, so you can totally see the difference in the colors. You see that? So fabric does matter, and we call these blanks. So your blank, which is what you're applying the design to, it does make a difference when you're doing your sublimation printer. I think these colors came out very, very vivid. I love this, and I'm going to figure out something to make out of this now that I've got it on here. I don't know. Maybe I can use it to, who knows, swimsuit or something. So stay tuned for what this ends up being. But I bought a bunch of these remnants because I was like, I want to make my own material. Okay, so you obviously know that you can sublimate onto apparel. We know that it needs to be a majority polyester. Okay, it could be a mix or a blend, like polyester and cotton, but it should be primarily polyester so that you get the nice bright color. Okay, so the less polyester content it has in it, the less vivid the colors are going to come out. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. Probably more popular would be sublimating tumblers. Okay, you may see these with the full color design on your tumbler. This is considered a full wrap. Dark colors come out. And this design, you design it on the computer. I use Canva to design all my my stuff, and print it again on my sublimation printer onto sublimation paper, wrap it, and then put it into my tumbler oven. So you can do tumblers. Make sure that when you purchase items, it says sublimation. You can sublimate on it, especially tumblers, because there are still tumblers out there that may be white, but they may not have the poly coating on it that is necessary to do your sublimating. So you want to make sure that you read it very carefully what it is. Okay, this is another example. This is a wine tumbler. Same thing. Designed it, printed it out onto my sublimation paper, wrapped it around this, and then I actually used my Cricut mug press to heat this. Okay, so you can sublimate onto clothing, you can sublimate onto just fabric, you can sublimate onto drinkware. This is an example. I found a wide white polyester ribbon. It was blank, and then I customized ribbon for Nala's birthday party, and you can use this for whatever you want. It was just on a wide roll. So take a look at ribbon that's out there, and always read the contents. What is it made out of? And so now whenever I go out and I'm looking at things, I'm always looking at, well, what is it made of? What is it made of? This is an eye pillow. Okay, again, when I started, it was just a plain white eye pillow. Printed my design out on sublimation paper, placed the paper down onto the pillow, put my heat press over top of it, and now you have your customized eye pillow. So we can do shirts, we can do ribbon, we can do drinkware. All those things can be sublimated. Let's get into some more accessories. So this is a phone stand. Where's my phone? Okay, so here's my phone stand. This is the design that I sublimated on. Okay, it's not a pop socket. Don't want to make that mistake, because it shut down my Etsy listing because I said pop socket. No, it's not. It's a phone stand. And again, create your design, you print it out, and then you heat press it onto the phone stand. So this is what it looks like before you apply it to your phone. There's a couple of them, a couple of different ones. So it's really cool. You can definitely change up, your personality or your style to match whatever it is that you're doing. Because, it comes apart, it snaps off the base. So this is the base that is attached to your phone. And then this, it just snaps off, so you can interchange your designs if you want to. So we have our phone stand. If you haven't noticed, my watch band, my Apple Watch, I created this by using sublimation. All I did, I created the design again, printed it out. I ordered my watch blanks and pressed on my image. I made a ton of these. This was a lot of fun because, if you want to change your watch band to match your outfit or whatever. So this is totally cool. Will make a great gift. And honestly, when doing research on these, there's a wide open market to create custom watch bands. The market is saturated with the silicone watch bands. So like these, and if you want it like embossed or engraved with a message, there's so many people that are doing that right now. But I literally only found one other shop on Etsy that said customized watch band or photo watch band. You just upload your photos to them, and then they would print them on your watch band. So if you're looking for a way to make a little extra money, and you're looking for a craft or something that's not really out there a lot, jump on this bandwagon right now. If you want more information about where you get your watch blanks, you can reach out to me as well. Okay, moving along, we have Brandy. So this was a box. This was before I sublimated on it. Let me grab this. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. If you are into sublimation and you've sublimated before, comment and let us know what are some things you sublimated. Okay, so this was just a plain white box. And then again, we made a design, printed it out on sublimation paper. And because the box comes flat, when you first get it, it's a flat box. You can go ahead and just press it with the heat press. So this is cool. Put the design, my contact information, Happy Mail inside. This is a themed monthly box. And in addition to the box, this was where I got really excited. You can also customize your tissue paper with this, okay? This was just plain white tissue paper, as you can see. Same thing, printed out the design using sublimation, and it pressed it onto the tissue paper. So I don't have anything else in here that was sublimated. No. Okay. So far we have talked about shirts and apparel. We've talked about ribbon, customizing your ribbon, eye pillows, your phone stand, your smartphone watch. And this isn't just for Apple Watch. So if you have a Samsung or a Fitbit, you can also work with that as well. Let's see. Talked about the tumblers, the eye pillow, the watch it. Let's see. So these are some things that I have not created projects for yet, but I am going to be working on. And these are all called blanks. These are sublimation blanks. And that is anything, any product that will allow you to sublimate a design on, okay? So whenever you see the term blanks or someone is talking about sublimation blanks, that is what they're talking about. So this is a cute little zippered pouch. It could be for cosmetics. It could be for pencils. It could be for whatever you want it to be. And again, you would come up with your design, print it out, sublimate it on there. Let's see. We also have, this is a really cute thing I'm going to be working on this week, are puzzle blanks. Okay, so again, this will probably be really well for like the holidays. People are always looking for customized gifts or things like that. You can just take any photo, print your photo out, and then heat press it onto here. Or you can actually design your own, maybe your child has a favorite character and you want to customize this, so Nala's into Cocomelon right now. So maybe I can do something, put Nala's Cocomelon in and make it all personal for her. Maybe even just do a picture of her. So these are puzzle blanks. You can sublimate on those. What else do we have? This is a bandana for a pet. So if you have a dog or a cat and you like to dress them up, this is a bandana. I also have a bunny, so I can do one for Penny as well. Or even if you want to just do it for yourself. I don't know, maybe you're into that. Okay, so bandana again, this is just a blank piece of polyester fabric. Again, maybe I could take this fabric that I sublimated on and make my own bandanas. Okay. So we have that. This is a table runner. So if you want to customize it, the holidays are coming up. Maybe you want to customize a table runner with maybe your family's name. So, we would put like the Tunson family Thanksgiving or something like that. That's what this is. I haven't opened it yet. So it's just a rectangular piece of polyester fabric. Okay, again, you could get the rim in it because this looks just like that, and probably the color's going to be, but get the rim in it, sublimate your image on. So if you want to do fall, if you want to do custom, maybe you have a small business and you want to put your logo on there or put your name on there, and then you can maybe just finish off the edges or not. You know, it's still a nice cut of the fabric. And then now you have this to lay over your table when you're doing pop-up events or vending. Okay, so that's the tablecloth. These are waist aprons. So for all you crafters out there, if you want just like a little, or even, you know, if you have a do-it-yourselfer, a great gift for the man, the special man in your life. You can customize it with their name, maybe it's their favorite sports team, or whatever it is that you may want to do. This will make a great gift as well. So this is a pocket waist apron blank. Tons and tons of ideas here. These right here, if you're familiar with the garden flags that people have hanging in their yards, in their front yards, so you can have a garden flag. Maybe you have a child that's graduating or culminating this year, and you want to recognize them, you can design a custom flag. If you have a child, or if you want to do it for the holidays, and you can change it up every month with your different designs. So next month is Halloween, maybe you want to design your own Halloween garden flags. The sky is the limit with this. It's a nice size. This one kind of is a grayish color, but you can find a white one, or once again, get your own fabric remnant and make it yourself. We all know we can never have enough of these nowadays. This is a fabric face mask. Okay, so you can rep your brand, rep whatever you want. It comes with a little adjustable slider here, so it can fit whatever size you want it to fit. But these are so cute. If you have a company, if it's, you know, maybe like we're going to be going to Sean's basketball games, and we're going to have a mask, so I'm going to design a mask with my baby's number on it to represent that. So this is a face mask blank. Let's see what else. I'll show you one or two more things, and then this is definitely something that will be a lot of fun to do. You can create custom license plates, the little personal plates that go on the front of the car, or just maybe someone would want to hang it in their room. Okay, so it's like a little steel aluminum on the back side, and then on the front is where you can sublimate. So create your own design, and then you can, these will make great gifts too. Sometimes you have those people that you buy gifts for, and you never know like what to get them. Maybe they just have so much, or like they're super picky and you never know what to get them. Like create a custom gift for them using one of these. So these are just some of the blanks that I have come across and am going to be working on projects for in the next couple of weeks. What we do have on our website are sublimation sampler kits, and there's 3 different kits. So you'll get a box, and inside the box will just be different sublimation blank items for you to choose. So that way you don't have to go and order, you know, a lot of something, and then you get it and realize like this, I don't really like this, and then now you're stuck with a bunch of blanks that you don't necessarily want to deal with. So what we have done is taken and put together different items for you to try. So Sublimation Sampler 1 is great for starters, for beginners. In it, we have our kit contents here. It's a keychain, either a heart, circle, or square, a puzzle blank, face mask blank, a zipper bag blank, a pet bandana blank, and a phone case stand blank. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, and it's $19.99. Again, more of our sublimated tissue paper to help to rep our brand. But inside, so we talked about the phone stand, so you'll get the phone stand. You will get the pet bandana. Okay. You will get a face mask blank. You'll get a keychain. It'll either be a heart keychain or a circle or a square. It'll be one of the three. You'll get a zippered pouch. This is a small one. There's also the larger ones. And you will also receive your puzzle blank. So this will be really cool, really fun project for you guys to use. And so these are just some items for you to practice. You know, once you've got your printer, you've got your ink, you've got your paper set up, you can go ahead and try out some of these blanks and just kind of get a feel for what sublimation is all about, and if it's something that you really want to get into. If you are interested in learning more about sublimation, we're going to be launching our Sublimation 101 course. It's going to be a 6-week course, and we're going to walk you through hold your hand step by step the process of sublimation. So we're going to start off with walking you through how do you convert and set up your sublimation printer. We're going to walk you through creating your own designs using Canva. Also, where can you find designs? Once you find a design, how are you able to get that design onto your sublimated blank? We'll show you where you can find different sublimation blanks. If you have an item that you're really passionate about, let's say, for example, if you want to just focus on different designed eye pillows. Well, where can you get these eye pillows in bulk that won't, you know, at cost? Okay, so if you buy these on Amazon, I think I got like 6 of them for like $19 or I don't know, $20, something like that. But if you buy them wholesale, you could possibly get like 30 or 40 or 50 of them for, you know, $20. So we'll talk about how do you order your blanks in bulk in the course. And then also with your enrollment, you receive access to all of our templates. So if you maybe want to purchase your sublimation sampler kit, but you don't have the printer yet, you want to test it out to see, oh, is this something that I really want to try, then we will include some already pre-printed sublimation transfers for you. And I'm trying to see if I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so these are just some that I happen to have some leftovers. Okay, so like this is the print from the ribbon that I made for there, and all I did was just cut this strip so it's the width of the ribbon, and then I just laid it on the ribbon and then used my heat press, and then that was the outcome. So when you print it, you have to mirror your image so it's in reverse, so that when you press it, it comes out on the right side. So this is an example of one of the designs for this tumbler. So this is a black background tumbler. This is the same design but with a white or transparent background. So what we'll do is when you purchase the kit, you can check the option for us to include already printed some sample designs for you in there. And then now all you would have to do is when you get it is just to apply the design onto your blank, get your heat press, or if you don't have a heat press yet, get your iron and go ahead and press, and then see how you feel about sublimation printing. So again, these kits are up on our website, I'mJustCrafty.com. You'll be able to order your kit. There's 3 different kits. So this one is definitely for beginners. There's also a second kit, more of an intermediate kit. Then you'll get the watch band, you'll get a luggage tag, you'll get a hat patch, a pair of socks, and a can cooler. And then for kit number 3, which is more advanced, you'll get the eye pillow, you'll get a pillowcase, the garden flag, the waist apron, and a graduation stole. So I know it's not graduation season, but it's never too early to get started on mastering that craft, because those are huge, huge sellers. Probably around, well, actually, there are kids that are doing like their senior pictures and their graduation pictures around the Christmas time. So you can definitely get the early orders on that too. So that's in the sampler kit number 3. Again, if you're interested in learning all about sublimation, our Sublimation 101 course launches, I believe, in a week or in 2 weeks. It's a 6-week course where we will take you through from the very, very beginning all the way through, you know, the creation of your sublimation line. It's going to be really exciting. I don't think there's any other training that's out there. What sets us apart from other trainings is that usually you'll log into the platform and everything's already pre-recorded, and then you just go through at your own pace. Well, the way that we do our training is it's live. So you're on live, I'm on live. Your camera is down facing your work so we can see what you're doing. If you have any questions, we're able to troubleshoot you right then and there. So it's just like being in an actual class, but it's virtual. So that's it for today. If you have any questions about sublimation blanks, about sublimation, about the course, about our kits, about anything, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we will catch you on the next.